Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone who is watching this. Today I'm going to talk about which I think is my favorite album of all time. Which album, you're wondering? I'm glad you asked. Well, it's the third album from the great band Rage Against the Machine, which is called Battle of Los Angeles. This album was released on November 2nd, 1999. The album belonged to a very weird style of music. This is because it's a mix between rap metal, funk metal, and alternative metal. I know this may sound weird, but this is what gives the album his characteristic sound, style, and even his groove. The album it is composed of 12 songs in his regular version. This is because in the Australian and Japanese version of the album there is one more song, but we are going to talk about that later. Now, going back to the regular version, the 12 songs that made this album great are Testify, Guerrilla Radio, Calm Like a Bomb, Mic Check, Sleep Now in the Fire, Born of a Broken Man, Born as Ghost, Maria, Voice of the Voiceless, New Millennium Homes, Ashes in the Fall, War Within a Breath. And the bonus song from the Australian and Japanese version is No Shelter. Now, going back to the album, people usually say that every great project has its downfall, but being honest, I don't think this album has one. Every single song in the album is great, and any of them make the album worse. To be honest, I think the opposite happens here. Now, how this album became my favorite? It's a weird story. I have been a fan of Rage Against the Machine since 2016, but being honest, at the beginning I only listened like 3 or 4 songs. So I don't know if I can call myself a fan, but I really like those songs. If we fast forward to 2018, I started listening more and more songs of Rage, but it was until 2019 when I think I really became a fan of the band. At this moment, I already listened to every single one of their songs and I really like it. But one day I was boring and I decided to listen to all the albums, and it was that day that I realized that this album, the third album for Rage, called Battle of Los Angeles, was my favorite album. Being honest, I think this could change in the future because my music taste change like once a year, but for now I can safely say that this is my favorite album. Before ending this, I would like to say that while searching information for this video, I found out that it was one more song in this album, this secret song that is only available in the Australian and Japanese version of the album. After a little more research, I also found out that this song was also in the album Live at the Grand Olympic Auditorium, which, being honest, I don't think this even counts as an album because it's just a recording from a live performance, so meh. Well, I would like to thank everyone who just watched this video, and also I hope I make some of you more closer to this great band and specifically to this wonderful album.